All right, ready?
Yeah, ready.
Hello, wildlings. Welcome back to Wild Whimsy, your channel for trying things yourself for the first time, or for showing somebody your skills for the first time, however that might be. This week's episode, we're going to be talking about candle making. We're very excited. We each have different levels of experience, or none at all.
Pretty much. Yeah.
We just buy them, or I have a little bit of experience with making them in a home style setting, as well as working in a candle factory itself. And so I kind of have some ideas of what to do here. So this being our first time,
Right.
I am Deedles and this is Faye. Doing the candle making thing, we ended up having to spend a little bit of money to get some stuff to get started with. So for this episode, we're going to unbox our new
kit that we got.
I'm like, what is it? A kit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
We needed a few things to get started, like, a melting pot and a little burner and, wax.
Yeah. Oh,
wax is a good thing.
Yes.
So, so we got this box off of Amazon. We found a kit that was reasonably priced. So we're going to open it up and see what's inside.
Excellent. So this is a natural soy wax. We decided we kind of when we purchase candles for our home and things, we tend towards the soy mixes. I've also worked with beeswax as well as paraffin. So it's
right.
Whatever your preferences are for wax and things like that. We just chose soy because we like it.
Yeah.
We like how it burns. We like how, everything about it.
I love it. And the smell of the candles seem more, I don't know, fragrant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it when it burns just by itself, it doesn't have a smell at all.
Right.
Whereas beeswax is amazing, but it has a slight sweet smell when it burns.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
All right. There, if you'd like to take the box cutter and do the honors, we'll chop her open and see what we got.
And try not to cut anything on the inside.
Very exciting.
Very exciting.
Burn within sight. Keep away from children and pets.
All right, yeah.
That's the warning on this side.
Here we go.
Excellent.
So
what do we got here?
We have
sticky
dots. Once again, never made candles, so I have no idea.
It's to hold the wick down in the mold for you.
Oh,
okay. Most of the modern day kits come with wicks that are pre-cut.
Yeah.
And they have the little metal piece at the bottom of them, and so that goes down in the bottom to hold the wick for you.
Cute.
Okay. So it isn't gonna go
very good. All right. Instructions. All right.
Oh, cool.
We have instructions. Okay. And this is our very own thermometer.
Very cool. Never worked with, technically when I worked in the factory, we worked with thermometers and things. But, that's cool.
Oh, yeah. That's schmancy.
That is schmancy.
Schmancy.
Does it need batteries? We should probably look into that.
On, off. Let's see if it turns on.
Automatically.
Ooh, it turns on.
Yay!
All right. Awesome. And then it has an off, so that means I have to remember to turn it off when we're done.
Very cool.
I have problems remembering to turn things off when I'm finished with them.
All high tech.
Yep.
Wait till you see how I used to make candles. You'll be like,
and then we have oh, isn't it cute?
Oh, is that our melty pot?
Our melting pot.
Aww.
Isn't that cute?
That is super awesome. Oh, he's cute too. Look at that. Get down, buddy.
Hi, Caboose.
Come on. Hey,
there we go.
I know. You're cute too.
And it has like the measurements on the inside.
Oh, nice.
The
yep.
thing. So that's good.
Fantastico.
Wonderful.
Oh, cool. These are the wicks. This is what I was talking about, where they come pre-cut with the metal piece already on the bottom.
Nice.
And you would stick it down in your molds, and it would
then
hold
the little sticky dot. Okay.
Yeah, it holds it in there. So I'm not used to this style. I'm used to having the wick all on a long, on a roll of wick.
Yeah.
And you do different things to hold the wick in and stuff.
Oh, neat.
So. A spoon? Is this for spooning or stirring?
It's probably stirring. That would be my guess.
Super high tech from when I was making candles.
Right.
Oh, cool. All right. I see what these are. So this is, we go on the top of the, with the hole in it, and we go on the top of your mold, and your wick goes down in.
Okay.
Like this to keep the wick straight.
Gotcha.
As it dries and stuff.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
Look at that. All right.
Interesting.
Okay.
Like lots of Oh, look at that. There you go.
Okay, and 5 pounds of soy wax.
Very cool.
So hopefully that's enough to get us started. Very nice.
Lots of these little sticks. That's cool.
Did we get wooden wicks? I thought we were supposed to get wooden wicks too.
So too.
Wick clips. Okay, so I misread that description online. I thought it said wooden wicks, but they're wick clips.
What are you eating? Anyway.
No. In case you didn't see, we have Doggo here.
Yes, I'm sorry.
For today.
That is Caboose. He is the shop mascot.
Yeah.
And we have our electric stove.
Yay! It's so cute.
It is very tiny and
cute. My
cute.
God, it's so cute.
Oh,
look at that.
Feet.
Oh, little feet. Oh my gosh.
Very cool.
How cute is this?
That is super cute.
Oh my goodness. Love it.
This is all high-tech stuff from, like, minus working in the factory.
Right.
This is all stuff that, like, doing the stuff at home with your dad, because my dad taught me how to make candles.
Yeah.
And so I'm just kind of like, we didn't have any of this stuff. This was not included.
Yeah.
It's very cool, but it's
very cool.
I'm like, wow, it's come such a long way since my homemade days.
Why not get us off to the right start?
Yeah, for sure. This is great. And so we're going to take our stab at doing pillar candles.
Yep.
So we have examples like this. So I like the style of a pillar is a really good candle. And then it's very cool to this one has the flowers and stuff pressed into it, which is really cool, and I can't wait to try something like that. When we get to the melting of the wax and doing the actual pouring and stuff.
Is our table just uneven, or did I do that?
These are in votive sizes, so pillars come in all kinds of different sizes, from the tiny little votive style to the big 3-wick like monsters, and so then we have these new technology for me, would be these silicone molds. I was like, wax can go in there? Like, I always had to use metal. I thought it was, like a thing.
Right.
But apparently they make those types of molds.
And judging by my search once again online, the metal molds seem to be a thing of the past.
They're elusive,
They're very elusive. I found some round ones, but that's it.
When I worked in the factory, it was all metal molds.
Yeah.
All of them, from the votive size all the way to your big 3-wickers, and it was all metal. And so when we were searching for stuff, It was, look for some metal molds out there, and it's actually really hard to find them.
Yeah, it's
like,
super.
That's so weird. To me, that's weird. It's just, I spent, a few years working in a candle factory, and it was just like, what?
Yeah.
So these are all mini versions of, you can melt wax in a double boiler on your stove. You can, or on a hot plate. You can melt wax in your microwave. I don't recommend the microwave thing.
No.
You can buy a specific crock pot because you don't want to cross contaminate with food. But if you have a crock pot that you're not using, you can also use that to slowly melt your wax and stuff for your projects.
Good boy.
After we do the pouring stuff, I'm going to show you two ways of doing the pouring, and one of them is going to start with how I learned how to make candles. It's the crafty at home stuff. So I'll show you how my dad taught me how to make candles, and then we'll do the modern day melting and pouring. Probably pillars, and I have, we have different types of containers. You can use pretty much anything to mold a candle these days.
Right.
And so there'll be that. And then we'll get into tapers, which are the hand dipped. I feel like I've done a lot of research. I've never made the taper candles before, so that'll be new to me.
Right. Yeah.
And so it'll be very interesting to experience that.
Yeah.
They do make molds for that.
I know.
But I'm like, no.
Isn't that cheating?
I feel like it is. I feel like we're going to do the standard traditional way of doing taper candles.
Yeah. A little bit more tedious process, I would imagine, than if you had a mold and just pour it in. I mean, that doesn't, it's not as fun. I don't know.
Like,
maybe. I don't know. We
if
never know.
In, like, I guess
change our minds.
Production wise, right? So if we were going to do this for a large company and, we had to do a lot in a short amount of time, I can see like doing the speed up process of having molds and things like that, where versus hand dipping is, it's better for economically speaking.
Right.
So that'll be fun. And then we'll talk about different ways we can fragrance, we can dye, make them different colors, and add the flowers like this pillar candle over here, and add the decorative type stuff to it.
I'm excited about that too.
And so, we're going to learn about those things. I'm very excited for that. So this is a new adventure, and it's all about candle making this time.
Yep.
Came out of nowhere.
I took a drink of water because I was like,
right. Pardon us, we're just getting over a massive cold.
Okay. Yeah. A little cold through the video, at least.
So there are lots of ways to do candles. We got some guides from Hobby Lobby, but I'm sure Michael's and your other crafty type stores will have that. I'm pretty sure that even the Dollar General has candle stuff.
Yeah, they have some
they have wax stuff. And they have,
because I looked at the dollar store, actually Dollar Tree, and looked to see if they had metal molds, because I'm like, they have some antiquated stuff. So weird. They didn't have it. So plus I was like, oh, if it's only $1.25 for a mold.
I mean, right? Yeah.
Or I just thought of something that could be creative. Like for holidays and stuff like that, sometimes they have like tin molds, like that's decorative. That people hang up as artwork.
Yes.
That you could possibly make a mold out of. People put the metal stars up or, things like that.
Cookie cutters even.
Yeah.
Metal cookie cutters that you seal off one end and, dude, it's like resin pouring for wax.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a very different world.
Yes.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I've never worked with resin either. That'd be something fun to try down the road.
Resin, another DIY
Right?
for us.
Oh my goodness.
We've never done that before either.
I'll take my examples from, I watched this couple on YouTube, Caitlin and Evan, and they're amazing at resin stuff.
Right.
So I'm like, I am plugging them, by the way. Go check them out.
Right. Yeah.
They're a husband and wife duo who do all kinds of really fun stuff together.
Oh, neat.
But they work with resin a lot, and they do some incredible stuff. Like, so check them out.
Yeah.
And I think it's Evan and Caitlin. I don't want to get the name mixed up, but either way, check them out. They're really great.
They're really cool. Yeah. And then you forgot about the crayons.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah.
So we're getting into the different ways to color. So I did it when I was making candles as a youngling. It's crayons. You would take a piece of crayon, which I have. Crayola is like my favorite kind of crayon, but other crayons work just as well. And you just peel off the paper, and you don't need the whole crayon. I found that to be super spectacular. It's thirds. So a third of a crayon will get you some color, and if you want it deeper, you add more thirds. You can add the whole crayon. Right. To get, but that for this is violet purple. Right. To get that super deep, awesome purple, you add the whole crayon. But if you want just like a variant in the tint, it's different. Yeah, a third. Different chunks of thirds.
That's awesome.
Then apparently they have this liquid dye stuff. Yep. Let's see.
I know. So once again,
what is this?
What is this weirdness?
Eco
that makes life
dye.
Easier on tying your candles, different colors.
Right. I don't know. I think the crayons. Oh my goodness. Well, it doesn't smell offensive.
Oh, that's good.
That's good. It's a very pretty red.
It's very dark red.
Right? So
wow.
Ooh. There's no instructions.
That's like vampire red,
like blood red. It's very cool.
Very, very cool.
So we're gonna test these out. Yeah, and if I'm like, it's something we can get more colors if we decide we like it. Interesting. Yeah. This is particular one is a McKessie Eco Dye. McKessie.
Makesy. Yeah.
All right. Cute. I mean that makes sense.
That's cute.
Yeah. So that'll be interesting to give it a try. Yeah. Some of the molds we're gonna look at again are the silicone. I started off making candles with toilet paper tubes and paper towel tubes. I mean, it's doable. They are kind of one and done. Yeah. Like it's not a really good reusable unless. So my dad taught me tinfoil. You put the tinfoil on the inside, line the inside and the outside. Yeah. And you can reuse the mold after.
And then would the tinfoil give the wax texture too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pardon me. Yes, it would. It gives it like that cool tinfoil bumpy. I don't know. I like tinfoil.
Right.
Whereas
that's cool.
When you just do the paper tube or whatever and take it off, you do have the little lines that a paper tube creates. Okay. You can buff them right out of a pillar though. So I learned that in the factories, you pull them out of the molds and stuff, and they, you fix all the edges and stuff by buffing it out with a paper towel. Super easy. Wow. Barely an inconvenience. Right? Wow. It's like the coolest.
That's so cool. I am definitely excited to get started playing around with this sort of stuff.
Oh, for sure. And so this method here that we just unboxed and stuff is all new to me. I was used to industrial vats of wax. So they're
Right.
like, 100-gallon things filled with hot, wax. And it was scented. So you could tell it was Christmas time.
Right. Oh my gosh. The
So you
whole
walk in,
factory, I'm
and it's
sure.
mint and holly. And so you would smell the Christmas scents. And then you would walk in the spring and you got all the flowery stuff, and the, candy cane was very strong. Like
Oh, I
just
can
remembering
imagine.
working there, and I'm like, oh my God,
Wow.
that was super.
Wow.
So we work for a whole week with peppermint or a
Right.
whole week, and you come out of the factory smelling like, it was that was the bonus, I think.
Right.
It was coming out of there smelling like the wax that you were working with for the day or whatever.
Yeah. But,
And then I'll show you all, how my dad taught. It was like a rainy day kind of, where got the kids and there's nothing to do, let's make some candles kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's then you can take it and share it with your kids in your life too, because it's very easy and pretty. I'm not sure. You'd have to make it safe.
yeah. Yeah.
Very supervised, right? My dad
Yeah.
was very supervisory with some of the way, I don't know. We'll get to that part.
Right.
Where I can talk about how we did that. How it wasn't necessarily unsafe. It just wasn't, today's standard of safe. Like this is, you have the port and you have a holdy thing, and back in the day it was a metal coffee can. And you had to be creative with how you would hold
the coffee cane after it's hot, and all that good stuff. Yep.
It shall be fun. Any thoughts?
No, I don't think so. And I think if people have comments or hints or tips for us, put them in the comments.
Absolutely.
And or if questions, but
we might be able to answer
We might be able to answer them. But once again, we are at the beginner.
Yes, we are
beginner level,
not professional.
Not professionals.
Slap that across the screen, editor.
Right, yeah.
Not professionals.
Not professionals. So but definitely, give us comments and ideas and what you'd like to see.
Absolutely. We'll gather more supplies and we'll do, all the different weird things, especially with the flowers and stuff. This pillar is wicked cool, and I really enjoy that the flowers are embedded into and I'm like, oh, that'd be cool to do. And then getting into scents. I've never added scents, just color. I've always done just, regular scents and it just smells like wax. Right? Like that, but it's different colors. So I'm excited to see how flavor things or scenty things work. Scenty things and so different types of you can reuse your candles at home is what I was like. We have really cool soy wax or beeswax and all that, but you can recycle your candles at home if you're down to like a tiny little bit left in a container, or you have candles that you've used for like a power outage or something, and there's like a little bit left. I have done it once before where I've taken all the wax, all the extra candles that I have or whatever, wax melts, everything. Just be aware that if you mix all that and they're scented, you could come out with some pretty funky smelling candles.
Yes. I was just thinking that when you were saying, you could take your, extras from them, when it gets really low and stuff. And I'm like, So, jasmine and, all these other flavors.
A lot of mine are like vanilla, because I got a bunch of stuff from my mother, right? And she likes the vanilla scents and things. So it's like vanilla, but I also got things like berry, and like Christmas tree scent and stuff.
Yeah.
And so now you got all these little chunks, and they're all melted together, and they make some
very
interesting
scents. Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, unscented is preferable if you want to reuse your wax at home, but like, yeah, for real, like, be cautious when mixing your scented candle wax, because it's just, right? I mean, it'll come out like be really cool candle, but probably, I wouldn't burn it if it, if it smells like, I don't know what.
Right, yeah. If it's a very
not pleasant.
Confusing, unpleasant smell, yeah, for sure. Then you're just like, well, bag that.
Right.
Yeah, so I think our next video will be in production.
Absolutely.
Yep.
We're going to be starting some pillar stuff. It'll be great. We have a bunch of different molds to try out, different colors to try out. Maybe get a hold of the old school wick stuff so I can show you how that all worked for me.
Yeah.
And with wicks, you can use unwaxed or waxed. So that I'm learning too about about the different wicks and things like that. So
yeah.
I'm excited to try wooden wicks. That's why we asked earlier about if the wooden wicks had come with this, because that specifically was what we were looking for in the wick department, because we like the regular wicks. So I have a few candles with the wooden wicks, and they're amazing. Like, I just love they have this ambiance to them. Mm-hmm. They crackle and they make this really cool noise as they're burning, but they also burn the wax evenly. I just was like really impressed with the wooden wick. So we're gonna see how that works.
See if we can get some wooden wicks and do that as well.
So it should be a good time.
Yep.
Hopefully you all will come back and join us for that as we move forward with our next project and make candles.
Yay! Woo-hoo. All right, so we'll see you next time.
Absolutely. Stay wild.
Stay wild.